you look at those numbers and the Greens vote went down in your own electorate. Then you look across nearby at Melbourne and the Greens leader, Adam Bandt, lost his seat. To what extent do you think that the strident views of the Greens when it comes to the Palestinian question and their failure to speak up strongly enough against anti-Semitism, do you think it actually cost the Greens some electoral support?
It's a really interesting question, Chris. I think the honest answer is that that's not what people were voting on, and the Greens were hyper-fixated on this issue that, frankly, is so. You and I both know how complicated this is, and how devastating it is, and how no one wants to see suffering or wants to see violence. People want to see an end to the conflict, and we want to see people being able to get on with their lives. And I think most Australians sort of have that view. And then you sort of go, well, if you're talking about all of that, then you're not talking about the things that actually matter to people in Australia. And I think this is an important lesson for politics in Australia, is that I wish I could solve the Middle East. Of course, I wish I could click my fingers, Chris, and it would all be over today. But it's not what we don't have that leverage in Australia. That's not what position we're in. What we can do is talk to each other respectfully, and I don't know that Australians really like this sort of really jagged rhetoric. I think Australians really just want people to be able to live peacefully in Australia. I think Australians hated the anti-Semitism that we saw as a result of a whole range of factors, including the conflict overseas where Jewish communities were targeted. I think Australians just want to be able to sort of say, well, live your life here in Australia and be who you are and be respectful and treat your neighbours nicely, and everyone can get along.
Well said, Josh. Thanks for joining us, and congratulations on your promotion too in the new frontbench arrangements for the Labor Party. We'll catch up another time.